I'm here in Bangalore in India today, and I'm happy to be here with my friend Sanjeev Sharma, our company managing director of ABB India. And we are having a 75 years anniversary, so congratulations, Sanjeev. How is the company set up today, and what's the size of operations here?
First of all, thank you very much, Morten, for visiting us so early in the year, and that too in this important year of 75th year of ABB in India. It has been an amazing journey, not only for ABB in India, but also for India as a country. It took India 60 years to do $1 trillion, then 7 years to do $2 trillion in GDP, and now only 3 years to add another $1 trillion to become a $3 trillion economy. So everything is accelerating in India, and so is ABB. So we have been at core of India's nation building journey, and we have contributed in manufacturing, in the energy networks that we have developed in the country, and also transportation and mobility. So you can see when you go across the country, people are using ABB technology in various walks of life.
And you have expanded the business here a lot over especially the last 5 years. What's driving the growth in India?
India, at this point of time, is seeing a very widespread growth. From ABB perspective, what is driving our growth last few years have been the new market segments which have opened up, like data centers, because India has digitized at a very fast pace given the young demographic. The consumption of data and the consumption of technology has increased, and also our social transactions have been digitized. So that's one area, for example, has been expanding. And also on the consumption side, infrastructure side, a lot of technology of ABB gets utilized, be it in the buildings, be it in tunnels, or even if you look into the energy efficiency projects, because there's a lot of drive in the country wherein a lot of technology is being demanded for the infrastructure projects as well as industrial projects where the high efficiency equipment are required. So ABB is in a sweet spot in this country.
Yeah, and I see every time I come, there is something new coming up here, both on if there are an improvement on roads, metros, airports, but also at ABB side, I see there is a constant expansion. What's some of the new things happening this year?
Well, of course, we are modernizing our plants, modernizing our offices, campuses, making them more sustainable. Sustainable in the sense that in India, a country with about 1.4 billion people, so all resources are always stressed, whether it's consumption of energy, it's consumption of water, how we use the waste, how we use plastic. So ABB in India has been focusing all these areas and minimizing the resources while we are expanding. So we use 100% renewable energy in our campuses. We have eliminated single-use plastics out of our campuses. We are water positive in all our campuses because we use deployed technology, and at the same time we are trying to make sure that our suppliers also participate in this journey so that we create a good ecosystem. So that is on the sustainability side, which we are very proud of. And apart from that, our colleagues have been localizing a lot. We are bringing the best of global ABB technology into the country, localizing it, becoming competitive, and at the same time we are contributing in a meaningful way to the group in terms of profitability.
No, so congratulations with 75 years of operation and innovation in India. What are some of the expectations we should have to the ABB India team for the next years?
So we should start looking for next 25 years. India as a country has an ambition to become a developed nation in next 25 years. So that means with the consumption levels and the GDP per capita level we have today, that is likely to expand in next 5, 10, 15 years. So all the companies who have invested well in the right market segments are likely to see very good growth. So ABB in India has a very strong footprint. We foresee that we will expand and will participate in that growth. And this growth is going to be widespread, and I think it will accelerate. Morten, you have been in China and you have seen the China growth, and I've also witnessed it over a period of time. It looks like it's the early stages of what we saw in China. It will not go exactly like China, but India will have its own pace, but for surely it will go into a high growth trajectory.
We've seen that the electrification of everything, it happens in Americas, in Europe, in China. We see it also now here. Talk about decarbonization of industries. How do you see this balance of electrification, the need for more capacity, but also the trend of decarbonization? Is this going to happen, and when is it going to happen in India?
In my view, it is natural need for India to decarbonize and also go for electrification. Reason is India doesn't produce a lot of fossil fuels. So that means India imports a lot of fossil fuels. So it's an incentive for India to go for alternate to fossil fuels. So that itself is built into the federal policy here. So that's where there's a lot of emphasis on increasing the renewable footprint. So those are the trends that we are observing, which is led by the policy for the natural reasons and also adoption by the customers as well as all the policymakers. In your portfolio, in your role, Morten, you have about 100 countries or more to do business with. What role India plays in the portfolio of opportunities that you see globally?
No, India becomes now more and more important for ABB. Today, about around 5th in the ranking. I truly believe that it soon will be the 3rd largest ABB market behind US and China. And that is kind of the role also when it comes to the localization. That means everything we sell in India will be produced in India. We're today about 85%. Soon we will be about 90%. And that is important. But the next step is about using the innovation spirit of India and the team here, that we can also develop and design products, systems, solutions that is really fit for purpose when it comes to meeting customer expectations on features, but also on cost. India is a competitive market, and therefore we need to be really sharp also on design and on the cost side. So, and that is, I have full faith in the team here that we can do that successfully also in the future.
It's great to hear your insights about the country as well as your perspective about India. It's always a pleasure to welcome you here, Morten, and hope to see you again here very soon. Thank you.